It's springtime in Pakistan's Kabal, Swat, and people here are busy with their everyday lives. But for some it's time to rebuild their homes after it was destroyed by the Taliban. The region saw some of the worst violence between 2007 and 2010. After that, the Taliban took over this area and challenged the influence of the state. In 2009, the Pakistani army launched a major offensive against the fighters. They were eventually pushed out of the Swat Valley. But before they left this territory, they destroyed the homes of local elders, even government buildings, schools, and infrastructure. Sher Abdul Khan and his 5 brothers lost everything during the conflict, their homes, belongings, and even his fruit trees. But now he's confident that he can rebuild.
The
army is trying its best to reinforce the local police, but I am not sure if they will get hold of the extremists, as hundreds of them have fled the area. They are still a major threat, and it won't be possible without the army.
But the Pakistani military wants to see the local administration take control of security. Even though the military has pulled half the number of forces it sent into Swat out of the valley, it is still maintaining a considerable presence in support of the local police forces to ensure peace and stability in this valley. The top military commander in charge of Swat says his men will leave as soon as the civilian administration is able to control the area.
If the people feel confidence in the law enforcement agencies other than the army, only then the areas can be handed over. The second aspect is the capacity of the law enforcement agencies. We are gradually improving. Once we feel that they are capable enough to maintain law and order situation independently, we can hand over the area to the police.
The army will now reduce the number of its troops in Swat, but still keep some forces in the area. In a valley where music and cinemas were once banned, and where the Taliban prevented men from even trimming their beard, life seems to be returning to normal. But if Swat is to revive its economy, it will need the tourists to come back and an end to further Taliban attacks. Kamal, Hyder, Al Jazeera, Swat.